We're following Willa Frida's cookbook for this one. Wait till you see what we put in it. Does it make a difference what kind of coconut we use? Yeah, you want the moist kind. It's moist. See? I bet it sticks together better. This is such a neat way to make the crust. Make sure you really grease the pan before pressing it in there. And set this aside while we make the filling. We did it! We're free! Oh, this is the most fun I've had since that time Jeannie turned the oven into a bouncy house. Space is ours to conquer again. No alien clowns to... Hey. Uh-oh, where's your ship? Take 1.5 cups of brown sugar and 6 tablespoons of flour. Whisk those together. This is one of the ways to keep the flour from lumping up when you add in the liquid. We'll do that in a little bit. Now, in your favorite saucepan, add in a can of evaporated milk. It says shake well. 3/4 cup of strong coffee. Gotta be strong so you can shake. 10 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate. Melt them all together on low heat until it starts steaming, right around 125 degrees. Oh, they won't get far. I've got Chessy's precious little spaceship. I'm gonna catch him and make him play with me. Ha. Hey, what's this? Oh, I'm pretty. Oh, so pretty. Oh. This is called tempering. It's where we bring up the temperature of the egg mixture without making scrambled eggs. You slowly drizzle it in, then pour it back into the saucepan. Cook this for 3 to 5 minutes longer. We're ensuring the flour taste gets cooked out and the flavors mingle all at the party. And now for the Willa Frida special flavor. Coffee liqueur adds a little zing to that zang in the fudge. Ha! Just right here, Willa Frida's cookbook. Then second guess your pan choice, the one with the holes on the side that make extra crispy crust. Change that out to a pie plate. Use the remaining coconut to stack up around the rim for a fancy topping. And bake for 30 to 35 minutes. Tin it with foil in case the coconut starts turning too brown. I'm so pretty. Looking pretty good, Bungledorff. Look at that. Still gorgeous. Bungledorff. It'll jiggle in the middle. Nope, that's too much. There you go. See how the middle jiggles? And here, after 5 minutes on the counter, you can touch it. It's kind of dry and you can feel it thickening up. Chill it in the refrigerator overnight and serve it with whipped cream. And we left a recipe in the description along with everything else. All right. Let's push some buttons. What are these things for? Hey. We went all the way to archives for this. This is the gourmet fudge your grandma made. Perfect! Yeah, this is one of the times you want your pans ready. We always forget. And then knowing us, we'd remember at the most inopportune time. Hey, where's your ship? Oh, crud muffins! I left it back on Carnivac. Let's start with the chocolate first. Break up 3 ounces of your favorite chocolate, 1 cup of milk, and heat those 2 combined. Oops, we forgot this great tip. Butter the side of your pan. It helps to keep the sugar from crystallizing and making your fudge turn out all gritty. Add in 3 cups of sugar, 3 tablespoons of light corn syrup, 1/8 of a teaspoon of kosher salt. Kosher salt doesn't have the iodine like table salt. Cook this on medium-low until the sugar dissolves. That'll be just past 100 degrees. Then simmer it until it reaches 236 to 238. Get a window with this one. But it'll take forever. It took us 45 minutes. You can't turn up the heat to make it go faster because you could burn the chocolate. We never went higher than a 2 on our knob. And a candy thermometer makes your chances of success a reality. You have to let the sugar do its magic. All right. Let's push some buttons. What are these things for? Hey. Confetti mode! I kinda love that! Ho-ho! Ding, 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 ding! It's ready! Remove it from the heat. Add 3 tablespoons of butter. 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. And don't stir. Let it cool on the counter, 110 degrees. This cooling process is a whole thing in itself. And this will take about 45 minutes to an hour. Now you beat it with a wooden spoon. You're beating in air to create that velvety texture. This part only takes a few minutes with an electric mixer, and it's way easier. 1/2 cup of nuts, spread it in your pan. This will firm up in about 4 hours. Let's see what else we got. Pretty. Oh, so pretty. Oh. Now, on to the coffee mocha fudge. You can have these instead of your morning coffee. It's my routine. In your buttered saucepan, 3 cups of sugar, 2 tablespoons of instant coffee, 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt, 3/4 cup of milk, and 1/2 cup of cream. 1 tablespoon of light corn syrup. On low heat, simmer this up to 236 degrees. Takes a frickin' long time if you stare at it. You can pass so many levels of Candy Crush this way. Just remember to keep the liquid moving. 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and let it cool to 110 degrees. What in tarnation is that? It's my spaceship? Bungledorff? She's probably coming to play charades. Or make us be the charades. Beat it until it loses its gloss and it's thick, and it really loses its gloss. Pour it into your 8x8. Melt 8 to 10 ounces of chocolate in a double boiler. This is the gentle way to melt chocolate. And gently spread it over the chocolate fudge. When you go to cut it in 5 to 6 hours, flip it over. And if you use a warm knife, you might not crack the chocolate like we did. Yoo-hoo! Captain Breadhooky Pookie! Chessy Poo! Prepare for a game of cosmic hide and seek! Tag, you're it! Gadzooks! This thing's got more twist than a cinnamon roll! Oh, and this blonde fudge is so good! We made this without a candy thermometer, the old-fashioned way, and we'll show you how to check the temperature. 3 cups of sugar, 3/4 cup milk, 3 tablespoons of corn syrup, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of kosher salt. Mix over medium heat and stir it until it dissolves. Then turn down the heat to low and stir continuously till 236 degrees. It really starts to roil and boil when it gets over 200 degrees, doesn't it? 236 degrees is the softball stage. Drizzle in a little bit in cold water, and that's how thick your fudge is going to come out. Remove it from the heat, add 3 tablespoons of butter, and let it cool to 110 degrees. Well, at least she's consistent. Should we hide? It is hide and seek. Not on my watch. Let's see her chase this. Add your vanilla and beat it. 1 cup of chopped pecans or shredded coconut. That would be really fabulous. Yeah. If you do that, let us know. Great googly moogly. Don't just sit there. Leave a comment and boop that bell. Stay tuned. Shoofly pie was brought here by the Pennsylvania Dutch. This is the wet bottom version, straight from Grandma Dominic's recipe file. Grandpa Dominic's ancestors came here from Norway. And Georges Dominique fought in the American Revolution. Wow! Grandma Dominic's recipe makes 2 9-inch pies. They were fleeing the Inquisition. Religious freedom is why they came here. Oh yeah, that was during the Catholic Church's Inquisition. If you weren't Catholic, you are a heretic. They were French Huguenots, and they were seeking religious freedom. So yeah, we were immigrants. Give that a whiz around. Add in 1/2 cup of your cubed butter. We cube it like this to get a more even crumb. You don't want that gluten to form. Whiz it around until you get large crumbs. Add in the rest of the butter. Give it a little whiz until you get Parmesan cheese with big butter chunks like this. Those chunks are gonna help the flakiness. Oh look! Space pinball! Let's play! That's not a game, Chessy. It's a meteor field. Hold on to your cheese puffs. Drizzle in 3/4 cup of water that you added 2 tablespoons of lemon juice or apple cider vinegar. Then stop it when it's soaked into the flour and starts to come together. Our pie crust recipe makes a little extra, and we'll show you what we do with the leftover in a little bit. Divide it in half. Just eyeball it. Wrap each disc in plastic wrap and chill in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. This lets the dough rest and take a nappy poo. Whee! It's just like bumper cars, except with more kabooms. Oh, look at the sparkly things. Glitter. Pretty, pretty. Oh, I'm so pretty. Oh, la la. Uh-oh. Looks like she's catching up. And she brought her big old kaboom maker. Roll it out to 1/16 of an inch. Or as close as you can get to it. Give it a quarter turn every once in a while to help keep it round and even. Big Val's mom showed her how to get it into the pie plate this way. Let the dough fall into place and help it into the corner. Trim off the overhang and cut off the excess. Tuck it under. Big Val is doing small crimps between her thumb and forefinger. This is the fun part, because we love decorating. Oh, cripes! That's her crazy cannon! Last time she used it to shoot shoe-fly pies at us. Ooh, pies! Think she brought coconut fudge this time? It's not snack time, Chessy. It's dodge time. Ready or not, Breadhook, here comes a dose of Bungledorff brilliance. This is really crazy how it works. First, you make the crumbs. 3 cups of flour, 1 cup of light brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, and hit it, girls! Cinnamonella, nutmeggin, ginger. Clovis must still be snoozing. Half a teaspoon. And half a cup of shortening. That's what they used back in Grandma's day. Cut that all in together. We're using an old-fashioned pastry cutter. This is what grandmas would have used back then too. Cut it until you get big crumbs like this one. Oh, party supplies incoming! It's only a party if they don't hit us. Don't you worry, Captain, I'm going to clean up this mess. When this baby pops, they'll have no choice but to come back and play with me. And on to the liquid part. This just boggles my little mermaid brain. Mix in 1½ teaspoons of baking soda into 2 1/4 cups of boiling water. Yes. 2 yolks. 12 ounces of molasses. And this is Grandma right here. She probably made her recipe into 2 pies to use all the molasses in the jar. She made it through the Great Depression, and those folks don't waste a crumb. Oh yeah, if you warm up your molasses, it pours a lot easier. Temper it into the boiling water. You drizzle in the boiling water while whisking constantly. This combines the 2 without making scrambled eggs. Now we put these all together. Pour the liquid into each crust and sprinkle the crumb mixture into each. Bake at 400 degrees until the crust starts to brown, Grandma. and then reduce it to 350 and bake until it's firm. Oh no, it's her ultimate weapon, Chessy. Hang on. Is it a snack? No, it's worse. Oh, and the leftovers? You just put those scraps on a piece of parchment paper on a cookie sheet, sprinkle it with some sugar and some cinnamon, maybe some cardamom, and bake those until they're golden brown. We call those the chef treat. Whee! Glitter tornado! Great Caesar's ghost! We're gonna look like a disco ball! You can't escape the queen of fun! Next time I'm bringing my balloon bazooka! Okay, that was kind of funny! This is the easiest cake we've ever made! I hope those two didn't get in too deep this time. Hey, Willifrida, can you go check up on those two? You bet! I love your earrings, by the way. Thanks. I can take it from here. Yeah. Good thing this contraption can go anywhere. Willifrida was not kidding. This is the easiest cake on earth. We don't even need a mixer. In a big bowl, sift together your flour, 2 cups of sugar, a teaspoon of kosher salt, a teaspoon of baking soda, add in a cup of chopped pecans, 2 cups of bananas, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1.5 cups of oil, 3 eggs. Look at this, see? And a whole 8-ounce can of crushed pineapple, juice and all, and mix that together. Careful not to overmix it. Woohoo! Space rodeo! Yeehaw! Giddy up there, partner! That one! And the pan. We do this right before putting in the batter, because we usually forget anyway. But in this case, the shortening of flour don't get a chance to slide down the sides in case our kitchen's too hot. Tap out the excess over the sink and bake for 70 minutes in the middle of the oven. Go, cheese bite, go! 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 Go, cheese bite, go! 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 Cheese splat! Woo! Great googly magoogly! Now I'm snacking and tracking! Let it hang out in the pan for 10 to 15 minutes. Usually the pan gets cool enough so Big Val doesn't have to use oven mitts. We'll just help it out a little bit. Give it a little shake to loosen the edges and the sides. You kind of hear it bumping around in there. And woohoo! Yay! Clean as a whistle. Let's see you dodge my bingo balls of chaos. Cheesehead, it's gonna be rough. We love decorating. It's the best part, isn't it? We made more than we really needed just so we could be as creative as we wanted. We'll eat the leftovers on breakfast granola in the morning. Mornings around here are a little kooky. 8 ounces of cream cheese, half a cup of butter, and beat those together. In hindsight, we could have just used the whisk for the whole thing. A teaspoon of vanilla extract and a cup of powdered sugar. A cup of heavy whipping cream too. Whisk those together until you get stiff peaks. Hey, where'd they go? What's that? Hey, I'm pretty. I'm so pretty. I'm still pretty. Oh, I'm so pretty, pretty, pretty.